Okay, lengthen up through the spine. I want you to relax your shoulders down, take a nice deep breath and pull the middle in. So belly button to spine. Okay, you want about 50% muscle contraction there. So pull it in so you can feel it, but so that you can also hold it. So not too tight. And then lift up your arms and circle your shoulders. I want you to tuck your chin down so you're looking towards your waistline and then just curling back. Don't go too far here. So the shoulders circle around. We're just going to stop there and hold it just for a slow, deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and then come back. And then lengthen. So down towards the legs. Legs can be bent, that's fine. And then bring yourself back up. Lengthen up the spine, lift up the arms, circle the shoulders, tuck the chin, belly button to spine. Keep that tension right across hip bone to hip bone. Taking it back, again, not too far. We're going to hold. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and then come back up. All right, slowly back and take a stretch. Down towards the legs. Maybe just a little bit further this time. And then we've got one more here. So we're going to lengthen up, lift the arms, tuck the chin, circle the shoulders. Breathe nice and deep, belly button to spine, pull it in, curling back, and then just hold. Slow, deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then come back up. All right, take your stretch. Now, hopefully you can get down even just a little closer again this time. So down towards the legs, take another deep breath, and then slowly bring yourself back up. So you're going to lengthen up. We're going to go all the way down to the mat. So Julie is going to float effortlessly down without using her arms, and I'm going to show you a slightly easier way to lower your body down onto the mat. So you just lower down onto your elbows and just gently slide them out. Take a breath. Okay, so from here I want you to walk your feet in, so your feet and knees are together. Belly buttons to spine. I want you to take a breath. Bring one leg up, knee over hip, foot in line with knee, and then do the same with the other leg. From here, I want you just to pull the knees in towards the chest, 2 to 3 inches, and then back to center point. I want you to really focus on your deep abs. So the movement, hip bone to hip bone, is where you should feel your tension. Ribs, well, the hips are getting pulled slightly up towards the ribs right now, and all that's in the middle. So I know the legs move, but they don't create the movement. That movement is created right in the waistline. We've only got a few more. And your deep abs, they should be feeling lots of work right now. Okay, they're in charge. They're making the effort. They're doing the work. And then just one last time. And then just hold it. Now bring the knees so they're actually touching if they're not already. And then take the arms out to the side. So I want you to lower the legs towards the right as far as you can without the shoulder lifting off the floor. And then come back up to center. And then we're going to do the same on the side. So you're just going to lower the legs down as far as you can. It might not be very far, that's okay. Belly button to spine the whole time. Way to breathe deeply. Okay, so working the waistline, using the legs to make the waistline work harder. Keeping the shoulders down, perfect control. Okay, so if it needs to be a tiny little movement to have perfect control, that's what you do, okay? Don't make the movement so big you can't control it at any point. And as you get stronger, then you start to make the movements a little bigger. So to start off with, keep it really small. You could be barely moving to start off with, okay? And then just one last time each side. So just take it across, back to center, and over again, and then bring it back. Let the feet come down. Okay, so from here, arms are coming back onto the mat. Take the feet a little wider here, so hip distance apart or maybe even slightly wider than that. Belly button to spine, so pull it in, and then I want you to curl the pelvis. So the lower back hovers off the mat, just an inch or two, and then just up and down and curl and squeeze. So you're stretching out the lower back, you're pulling the waistline in. We're going to focus on the breathing. We squeeze a little into the hamstrings and glutes, so these muscles can start to do some work as well. Keep the waist in, focus on the breath. This is just lovely. Love this move. All right, so curl and squeeze up and down. And then this time, just curl all the way back down to the mat. Take your time with that, so it's a nice re-stretch at the same time. Then you're going to lengthen your legs away and lengthen your right arm and roll onto your side. So you're going to lie in a nice straight line with the head relaxed down. The arm alongside your body or light touch on the floor. So I'll get Julie to work at balance with the arm alongside her body. I'll keep my fingers down, reach into the toes, and then just little scissor kicks backwards and forwards there. So if you've got the light fingertip touch here, don't push into the floor at all. And then every now and again, just lift the fingers and just see if you can. And then right there to go back down again if you need it, okay? And then as you get a little more used to it, a little braver, then you can start to add bigger arm movements, more balance work. All right, come back to center, hold, toes to the ceiling, push to the heel. Lift up that leg and then lower it all the way back down. So our legs are working at balance, so they're just hovering off the floor. Okay, Julie, still with the arm alongside her body. Breathe nice and deep. You're going to push right into the heel. Keep that waistline in. All right, make that leg a little longer each time you push it down. If you need, that lower leg comes onto the floor, okay? And just focus on the top leg, completely okay. Waistline in, so push right into the heel. So we've only got 3 more, all right? Lengthen down. So balance it if you can, because you will work your waistline just that little bit harder. All right, here's our last one. So pushing down, breathing deep, and then I want you to come up so you support it onto your elbow. Now the lower leg is on the floor for this one. The top leg, the toes, they slide along the leg to the knee, and then you lift up, flex the foot, and push all the way down. So nice straight line. All right, so coming in, lift up, flex, and lengthen down. And again, come in, lengthen up, flex the foot, push right into the heel, all the way back down. 2 more. All right, so come in, take it up, gorgeous stretch, push to the heel, keep the waistline in, don't forget that, and you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Here's our last one, all the way down. Once you're there, draw the knees up. We've got 90 degrees at the legs. All right, I want you to lift the knee as high as you can, but the feet are touching and they stay touching. And then you just push that knee down like you're pushing against something very heavy, and then lift it back up. So the feet, it's like they're glued together from toe to heel and they're on the floor. Okay, so it's just a modified clamshell. I want you to push against all the way down. Keep the waist in at the same time. All right, so you will start to feel your thighs, you will start to feel your seat. I want that middle in too, belly button to spine. All right, don't forget your breathing. So the deeper you breathe, the stronger you are, the better your muscles will work for you, the better the results. All right, you've just got 2 left, 2 to go, and then we're just going to do all of that again on the other side. So you're just going to push down, last one, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all the way down, take a breath, and then we're coming back up to sitting. So we're coming up, we're going to spin around onto the other side. So the legs are straight, the arm is extended, the head relaxed down. All right, so Julie's going to work with the arm alongside the body. I'll keep my fingers down on the floor and reach into the legs, let the feet hover off the floor, and then you can hold it there, but scissor kicks. That's going to throw your balance, which is going to make your waistline work a little harder. So let's keep it in, belly button to spine, the middle holds you. The legs are getting longer, so sculpting through your thighs, working on the waist, working on your balance. All right, light touch on the floor, which can be like, come to no touch now and again. Just hover the fingers up. They can always come back down again. All right, so just keep reaching into those toes. Light as possible touch. Breathe deep, and then just bring it back to center. So from here, flex the foot, toes to the ceiling, push to the heel, lift that leg and slowly lower it all the way down. So you're just trying to make that leg longer than the one underneath. Now if you need it, that lower leg, it's on the floor. But if you can, lengthen that one too, so it's still getting some work. Pushing right into the heel. So inner thigh, feeling most of that. Waistline still, belly button to spine, stay strong in your middle. So you're working on your balance, you're working on your waistline, and you're most definitely working on your leg. All right, so just pushing into the heel, keep it going. Breathe out as you push down, okay? So that's just gonna feel so good. Again, and then we've just got one last time. Nice deep breath, lengthen all the way down, and then let the legs relax down. From there, push yourself up so your support is on your elbow. Now, light touch on the floor again. Toes are going to come in to the knee. You lengthen up, flex the foot, and lengthen all the way down. It's just a stretch. Okay, so come in, lift, flex, reaching down. Okay, so it's a very good stretch because it's working your muscles at the same time as you lengthen them. So breathe out as that leg comes down, because there's your hard bit. Nice deep breaths. Push to the heel, waistline still in. Don't forget your middle because you're thinking about your leg. All right, now, one last time. So take it up, flex the foot, lengthen all the way down. Take a deep breath. Once you're there, draw the knees up. We're at 90 degrees. So the feet stay together. Take the knee up, and then just squeeze it down slowly. And then again, high as you can, squeeze it down slowly. As you do this, imagine you're pushing against something heavy, so make it a little harder. All right, and your feet are down on the floor, your feet are touching from toe to heel, your waistline is still in. All right, your seat muscle is starting to feel this. Top of your legs, inner and outer thigh is going to start to feel this a little bit too. We are nearly there, all right, so squeeze it down, keep the control, breathe nice and deep. We've got one left. All right, here's our last one. So squeeze down, take a breath. Once you're there, take a moment. We're changing position again. Okay, so we are coming onto all fours. Your knees are slightly apart and your hands are under your shoulders. To start off with, your neck stays nice and long. You pull the waistline in, take a deep breath. Now let the head drop and arch the back as high as you can. Now it depends on the shape of your back as to how high you can arch, and then come back to center. And then again, head drops and arch the back high as you can. Keep the waist in. So your middle is supporting your back as you go through that lovely stretch. All right, again, tuck the chin, arching up, breathing deep, belly button to spine, come back. And then again, let the head drop, arch up, waist in, breathe deep. A little higher if you can. Enjoy that stretch. Coming back to center, and then just one last time. Head drops, back arch, waist in, take it up high as you can. And then just come back. Now from here, to take the legs further behind you, lower yourself down onto the mat. So your legs are going to be lengthened, your elbows are under your shoulders, and your hands are out in front of you. And you're just going to hold that position, take a nice deep breath, keep the waist in, always, right? Lower back still supported, take a breath, and then I just want you to turn your head to the right, and then gently come back to center and take it across, other side, and then come back and to the right. So just really nice, gentle neck stretch as you hold in the Sphinx position, which is just stretching the waistline, lovely into the lower back. Breathing deeply. All right, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Here's your last one. So take it across to the left, last time, back to center. From here, bring your hands under your shoulders and then just push yourself back into child's pose. So toes are going to touch, take the knees a little wide, and then just push yourself back to child's pose and just relax down. From there, I want you to walk your fingers forward as far as you can, and actually just the fingertips touch onto the mat. Nice deep breath. If you can, you just creep those fingers forward a little more. Take a breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth, And then just slowly, slowly just start to walk the hands back. Bring yourself back up to kneeling. Take a nice deep breath. And there you go.